Good morning. It's Sunday, March 30th. I'm Lisa Evers in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thank you for joining us live on the Fox Local app. Police are investigating a horrific tragedy in Brooklyn. A mother and her two children were killed, a third child fighting for his life. It happened when they were struck crossing Ocean Parkway. Police say the driver was driving with a suspended license, and speed is being looked at as a factor in the crash. Well, the Pope is said to be making significant strides in his recovery. His doctor says the pontiff has shown a truly surprising improvement as he recuperates from a life-threatening bout with double pneumonia. The Pope's medical team has ordered him to rest and avoid crowds for at least 2 months. Checking the forecast today, noticeably cooler than yesterday. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, rain returns. Argentina, Spain, or Brazil might come to mind when thinking of some of the best soccer teams. But what about Japan? It's one of the most successful soccer nations in Asia. A Japanese-inspired soccer school right here in New York is using core values to teach the game differently. Our Richard Giacovis laced up his cleats to find out more.
Respect, discipline, teamwork, and of course, a little fun. Young athletes as young as 5 and as old as 13 are kicking their soccer skills into high gear.
Yeah, so I just tell them the discipline, technique, and also the how to play.
Former Japan national team star and soccer legend Takuya Yamada dusted off his cleats and dodged a bunch of these future soccer stars at Blue United Football Club in Long Island City, one of the first Japanese-inspired football clubs in the tri-state area.
Teaching technique is one thing, but it always develops into a lifelong friend, memories, and it's good for your health and everything, so that's where we focus the most.
Japan has emerged as one of the most successful soccer teams in Asia. In fact, with Samurai Blue, the professional men's Japanese soccer team, Japan is the first non-host country to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Japan's national women's team, meanwhile, ranks 5th in the world and have qualified for every FIFA World Cup since 1998.
They have a potential. Kids have a potential. So I hope they choose the soccer for their life.
It means a lot to the moms and dads who watch their little ones step up and learn more than just how to play, but the value of working together. That's teamwork that ultimately makes the dream work.
Humanity, like a brightness, like a respect, and also like a time management, something like that.
He can learn the Japanese spirits or value or culture, which includes teamwork and attention to detail and hard work.
She's getting better and better, like a basic skill. Yeah.
These kids, it's an hour of nonstop fun, and they can't get enough. But even more than the teamwork and the discipline and the hard work, they're doing even more with learning a second language, because this sport is being taught, at least at this school, in both English and Japanese.
So there's always 2 coaches that's bilingual and Japanese. Today we only had Japanese students, but usually have a mix of Japanese and non-Japanese.
The goal, no pun intended, for these up-and-coming soccer stars is maybe to become the next Takuya Yamada.
Like be famous one day.
I want to grow up and become a professional soccer player. I want to play in national leagues.
Kicking off a Japanese soccer revolution in Long Island City, Queens, Richard Giacovis, Fox 5 News.
The top vaccine official with the Food and Drug Administration has resigned. Dr. Peter Marks sent a letter Friday to the acting FDA commissioner saying he would resign and retire by April 5th. In his letter, Marks said he tried to work with HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. over his concerns about vaccine safety, but claimed that, quote, truth and transparency are not desired by the secretary, end quote. Marks also says Kennedy allowed misinformation and lies to guide his thinking behind the safety of vaccinations. Kennedy is an outspoken anti-vaccine activist. New York EasyPass customers should expect a delay in posted transactions for a few days next month. The New York EasyPass Service Center scheduled a system software update for April 9th through the 15th. That means a large number of transactions will be backlogged, but drivers aren't off the hook. EasyPass says it will take several days for the tolls to fully post. It's a debate that's been dividing people living in New Jersey for years. Should the state allow drivers to pump their own gas? A new bill in the state legislature has revived this issue once again. Fox 5's Teresa Priolo shows us where people stand today.
Having them pump your gas is a rather nice luxury.
It's as Jersey as disco fries, pork roll, and our abundance of top-notch malls. Full-service gas stations, a luxury so many of us cannot imagine doing without.
I had the experience in Florida.
Did you like it?
I didn't.
If you saw a station that had both, what are you choosing?
To stay in my car.
Republican Senator John Bramnick, who's also running for governor, has introduced a bill that would allow some pumps to be self-serve.
This is not a radical idea. It's not anti-Jersey. It's something we've had for a very, very long time, and I'm giving an opportunity for legislators and the people to weigh in on this as an option for people who don't want to wait in line. You would think I was introducing something that was like a new tax.
The bill was just introduced, so it needs to find support in the legislature for it to go anywhere. This issue is as polarizing as it gets in the Garden State, and that's saying something.
I have to tell you one thing. In our society, especially in Jersey, man, people take their stand, they go to their corner, and they don't give an inch.
While support amongst voters on this issue is questionable, Bramnick does have the support of the New Jersey Gasoline Convenience Store Automotive Association.
We are the only state that still has this rule. Every other state is doing fine, and there's quite a lot of people out there that don't like having to wait for the attendant to get to them. They just want to pump it themselves, be on their way.
At the pump, the two things that came up repeatedly, safety and weather.
What about if you are in a area that is not safe enough? That's what I'd rather prefer to stay inside my car.
Leave it alone. You know, people enjoy that. I don't think who's complaining?
This isn't the first time the self-pump bill has come before the state legislature. They tried this issue back in 2022. It didn't even make it out of committee. In Weehawken, Teresa Priolo, Fox 5 News.
Veterans, including former USS Intrepid crew members, gathered at the Intrepid Museum for a flag-raising ceremony commemorating National Vietnam Veterans Day and the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. The Intrepid served 3 tours of duty during the conflict between 1966 and 1969. In a statement, the museum says it honors the legacy of all who served aboard, using lessons of the past to educate and inspire future generations. Luna Park is kicking off its 2025 season in a big way. The park is also celebrating the 98th anniversary of the Cyclone roller coaster. And as such, the first 98 people on the Cyclone got a free ride and an egg cream. This season, parkgoers can enjoy new arcade games, revamped retail outlets, and a new patio at Salt and Sizzle. While Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso says he will not ride the Cyclone, he is excited for the arrival of opening day.
I see the line around the block. Everyone's getting ready to get on the Cyclone. I've told Alessandro that I'm not doing it this year because I'm a coward and I don't like any of them. I can't do it. I'm old. My stomach gets weird. But let me tell you one thing. When Coney Island opens up and Luna Park is here, we know that spring has started.
Luna Park's annual charitable initiative also kicked off. A portion of proceeds from this weekend's sales will be donated to local charities. And 2 otters that escaped a Wisconsin zoo last week are still on the run. And it turns out trying to catch them isn't so easy. The zoo set up traps in the area to catch Louie and Ophelia. But raccoons had been messing with the traps before the otters find them. So the otters just kind of walk on top of them. New raccoon-proof traps are being set up. Some might say it is utterly captivating. And that does it for us this morning. I'm Lisa Evers. Have a great day. And remember, Fox 5 News is always streaming here on the Fox Local app.